This video is brought to you by eToro. Now, you may have seen that eToro sponsor a number of Premier League clubs. Now, if you don't have time to invest, you can use eToro's CopyTrader feature, copy top performing investors, so when they make a trade, you make the same trade automatically at no additional cost. Then click the link in the description and get on it right now.
Welcome to AFTV. Listen, I got my guy Curtis in the building, on the Zoom or the live, whatever you want to call it. Listen, we've had, I'm smiling, but it's been painful, Curtis. Obviously, we're supposed to be playing well tomorrow together, but that's been locked down now. We're in tier 4. And on top of that, we've lost 2-1 today against Everton, man. It's been a tough day, man. It's been a tough day. I mean, I don't know what you took from the game. I want to get your thoughts. I know you're going to ask me if I'm still Arteta-ing. But yeah, let's get into it. Listen, Curtis, what do you take from today's game, man? I mean, what were your thoughts before it started? Obviously, Holding, captain, and Nketiah started. Let's just break it down. What are your thoughts, man?
I got to keep it 100, right? I didn't expect us to win the game, and I think that's the biggest disappointment as a fan. When you're watching the game, when I saw the starting lineup, I thought, Rob Holding, captain, I don't know, man. I grew up when we had real captains. You know, you did. We grew up, Tony Adams, Vieira. These are the players that make you support a football club. As a kid, you feel a connection to certain players, Ian Wright and Henry and Tony Adams, these great players. I think Arsenal are going to lose a whole generation of fans because if you're a young kid now, you've got no reason to support Arsenal. Who can you connect with? You're gonna have a hard time at school if you wear an Arsenal shirt right now. You know what I mean?
100%. You can't walk in with confidence right now.
Nah, I used to walk in with that JVC Ian Wright number 8. I was proud of that shirt. You know what I mean? You can't be proud now. In terms of the game today, bruv, I thought Everton didn't even play that well. Again, I always say this. We seem to beat ourselves, bruv. Do you know what I mean? You look at the 2 goals. Iwobi puts a decent cross in. No one closes it down. Calvert-Lewin's in space. It hits Rob Holding's leg. When you're not playing well, they go in. Do you know what I mean? That could have hit Rob Holding and gone anywhere. But when you're struggling, they go in.
When you're in a relegation battle, bro, things go against you.
No, bro, it's that real. And the thing is, I think we have to start being honest. We are in a relegation battle. Having a historic name and a big stadium and a massive fan base, that the league don't care about that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm watching Brighton tomorrow thinking, I hope Brighton drop points because they can overtake us if they win. You know what I mean? That's where we're at. You know, the second goal again, brother, a minute before half-time, set piece, mark your players. Yerry Mina, 6'5" giant, unmarked at the near post, and it's these players will never learn, man. They'll never learn,
Sorry. Yeah, no, I hear you. I just saying that, I was talking about watching Brighton tomorrow and hoping they're dropping points. I mean, the next run we've got City in the cup, but then we've got Chelsea, and we've got Brighton. I thought I'd be confident going to Brighton, but right now, bro, I don't even know what to think. You know what I mean?
That's a 6-pointer, bro.
Burnley was a 6-pointer. Look what happened, Curtis. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's mad, bro. This is the lowest I've ever seen Arsenal. Some of the older fans, they may have seen different times when it was bad. For me, I've never seen Arsenal this bad in my life. I'm watching these games with no belief. When we go 1-0 down, I just think, I was surprised we even equalised. Obviously, a penalty. If we don't get that penalty, did you really think we were going to score? No. I looked at that game, no disrespect, and I don't want to single out individual players. I looked at it, I thought, Rob Holding is Arsenal captain. We've gone from giants to Rob Holding. I'm not even sure if he's good enough to be at Arsenal.
Yeah, I don't want to. Sorry to cut you. I don't want to. I'm here to slander players, but I've said for a few times, I don't think he's a great defender personally. But I thought I was going to be proven wrong. I think he had an okay game against Southampton, but again, he's to be captain of Arsenal. It's like they flip a coin or they do rock paper scissors for the captaincy right now. You know what I mean?
It's true, bro. It's not a privilege no more. It's not a privilege. Like back in the day, to play for Arsenal, you had to, that was something special to wear the armband. Right now, anybody can wear it. Mustafi, anyone can wear it. I just think today, I look at Everton. Everton have gone second in the league. They weren't that good today. They weren't that good, but they didn't have to be. They didn't have to be, and that's the worrying thing. Teams are not having to turn up and put in a great performance to get a victory against. So just turn up, keep asking questions. We'll kind of beat ourselves. That's how it is at the moment. We defeat ourselves.
What you just said there, they didn't play well and they still beat us. You know who else said that today in the office? Your guy Laurie said exactly the same thing. He don't even playing well and they still beat us. He said it's his exact words. So it's mad to think that you both said the same thing. I'm trying to look for.
Talk to me about Arteta. I want to know what you're saying about Arteta now.
So there's a few things I want to talk on. Obviously, I spoke to Kenny Ken as well, and he was very much on like, I don't know why fans think we should keep him, but I'm just saying, if we get rid of him now, I've said it before, the interim manager is probably going to be Per Mertesacker. The players are still going to be the same. There's not going to be much change in the players, which I actually think a lot of this bad performance is down to the players. Yes, the manager has some accountability, but the players aren't getting any better. So I just say, give Arteta at least, give him the window. And then from there, it may be like Kenny was saying, why give him that? He's going to ruin it. I just think, give him the window and assess him from there. Don't get me wrong, he's on thin ice. I mean, if the first game he gets his players in, let's say 2 midfielders, and he doesn't play well, or the team doesn't play well, then I'll tell you what, I'm going to be with you guys saying Arteta out. But right now, I just think I want him to have his January window. But there's major concerns. I think the team selection, the captaincy selection, I don't think there's any leaders at the moment in our team anyway. Maybe Tierney, but actual leaders that will say this is not how Arsenal are known for. It's not how it runs around here. There's no one in there in the change room that will do that. And then also, I just think the patterns of play, there's no patterns of play within Arsenal. If you look at Everton, they're doing round the corners, one touches. They know where their players should be. I didn't see that at all today. So there is questions, but yeah, man, that's my take on that.
You know my take on that, and my take is only getting worse every game. For me, he should have gone weeks ago. That's my honest opinion, but maybe that was me being a little bit, I don't know. But now I don't see any way how he can stay at the club, because if we are Arsenal and we are this giant of a football club we say we are, we should have certain standards. Where we are at the moment should not be acceptable. Edu's come out and said all this boom Messi business this week, really patronised the fans, which I didn't like, because I always defended Edu being invincible. But now I've kind of lost respect for him. But when you're 15th in the league, head should be rolling. Now, realistically, the owners are not good enough, but we can't get the owners out right now. That's the long-term target.
Yeah. Facts.
The players need to be changed. Like some of the players need to go. But again, that's going to take time. January window is difficult. For me, the manager, it falls on your head. You've been picking these players. I heard he was this great coach. What player has he improved at Arsenal this season? In fact, I've seen players get worse this season. You know, Aubameyang, prime example, was the best striker, one of the best strikers in Europe. Now, 2 goals in 9 games, 3 goals. You know, he was injured today. I don't know if I turned into this conspiracy theorist because of Arsenal. And, you know, when Aubameyang was out injured, I was like, I wonder if he is injured. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm just being overly paranoid, but I was thinking, I wonder if he's had an argument or something.
I haven't thought. Do you know what? I haven't looked at the parallel of it. I haven't at all. Cause you never know. Like, obviously, Arteta definitely promised Aubameyang a lot of things to get him to sign the thing. So there could be some. I mean, I'm not going to speculate yet, but I mean, you might be onto something. I'm not going to say it's 100% an injury. There was no sign of it, but in the build up. But you know, we don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up soon. I was gonna. What you said as well, like back in the day, I grew up on watching Arsenal, the Invincible season. That's kind of my era of when things came through. You said you haven't seen Arsenal so bad before. I mentioned Kenny Ken previously. He said like I was there when it was 1970s when they were at bottom of the league, but I haven't experienced that. So seeing Arsenal how they are now, honestly, it's painful to watch, bro. And
Painful.
hope things turn around.
Bruv, you know what? I'll be honest with you. The Arsenal that we grew up loving, supporting, it's not there anymore. These owners, they've ripped that meaningful pride out of the football club. We're a business now. We're a fashion parade. Every 4 weeks, new kit.
Yep.
Arsenal Limited, mate. Arsenal Fashion Club. This ain't the Arsenal we grew up loving, man. To me, get a proper manager in. If you've got Poch and Allegri out there available, you got to pay for your mistakes and start with them. But the owners overall, they're the ones we got to get rid of.
This video is brought to you by eToro. Now, you may have seen that eToro sponsor a number of Premier League clubs, and you might be wondering, who are they? Well, eToro is a global investment platform with over 16 million registered users, which offers everything from stocks, currencies and commodities to cryptos like Bitcoin. Now, if you don't have time to invest, eToro is perfect. You can use eToro's CopyTrader feature, copy top performing investors, so when they make a trade, you make the same trade automatically at no additional cost. So if you're looking to start investing and you want to find out more about eToro, then click the link in the description and get on it right now. Robbie here from AFTV. We just got to say a big thank you to everybody who follows us across our various channels. Over 1 million followers on YouTube. Don't forget, you can now also catch us on Reddit. We're on Reddit, so get involved with us on Reddit and also on TikTok. Keep it AFTV, baby, right here.